Hello everybody, Mr. Olsen here today. I have Mauricio with me. How you doing today, Mauricio?
I'm doing pretty great right now.
Anyway, so we're going to be watching some Smash gameplay from this week. Featured first, we're going to have a couple games from Emily and Jose just to sort of get us started for the day. And then later we'll be watching actually Mauricio's game.
Yes.
But I'm excited to do this.
Yeah.
You excited?
I'm very excited.
All right, well let's get to it. I believe this is game 3 for Emily. We're about to see. There we go. Get it over. You got to hit cut there, Jose. Here we go. Emily, game 3 just about to start. She won game 1.
Yeah, she won game 1.
Lost game 2. So here we're going to see final game. Winner. Playing the Hawks. They're a private school over in Portland.
3, 2, 1, go!
So against the PK rule, he's a big heavy hitter. Has some abilities that hard to know experience. Of course, Pyro Mitra favors the Pyro. You can see there, she landed with that one. I'll turn down that game volume. Sorry about that, everybody. Should hopefully be able to hear us now. As Emily looking to confirm, but K. Rool getting lots of damage and.
Oh my god.
Oh, second heart attack.
Yes,
When I saw it live, I was like, oh my god, she almost died there. But there she turns around, quickly confirms the kill. So that's the win there from Emily's set of matches. And we're going to cut pretty quick here to Jose's game. No, Jose, you're good there. You'll be popping up in just a second. This is actually game 2.
Yes,
he decided to switch to Dark Pit because
he was originally playing as Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, and he actually played against another King K. Rool.
Yes.
But then, of course, King K. Rool also switched to Hero here, which kind of has a weird moveset. Hero does his ability to cast spells, but the spells you get are random. So it's kind of a weird character to play both as and against.
Yeah. Some good, and then some of them are just strong in general.
Yeah, some spells that like power him up, some spells deal damage. He has the one spell that just like Hero can kill himself instantly in order to
just to do damage.
Deal tons of damage.
Ooh,
and here he got the snooze. Jose couldn't do anything because he was literally asleep.
Sleep on the battlefield. Couldn't do anything, so he had taken the damage.
Yeah, not the best place for a nap in the middle of the battlefield, but that's why Hero's such a strong character. Is because of those spells that can catch you off guard, right?
Yeah.
If you're expecting just some damage to come at you, no big deal. But that sleep spell obviously worked in favor of our opponent here.
Okay.
I think maybe missed the ledge there, overshot a little bit.
Good shield against Hero, but he's doing great. He's doing good. Everything is going through his plan. He's trying to keep Hero away from him, for Hero doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah, because you see it where he's doing that spell there, and he's glowing red for a minute. That Psych Up spell really increases the damage he deals. So I think Jose switched to try to use the projectiles to keep him away. I think it's a good idea, but at a certain point he's going to have to get in there and try to confirm this kill, since Hero is at 124 now.
Yeah. Later on, you might see him doing the same thing. Yep, there goes the arrow.
Yeah, great arrow there. Those can be hard to land, just because the timing gets weird, but great shot there to confirm the kill. He's got to be careful though, because he is at a high percentage on his second stock here. That Hatchet Man, that's a big one of those suddenly out of nowhere huge damage spells. Good dodge there to just sort of get on ledge.
And then
right there, Hatchet Man again. That time, wrong place, wrong time. But he was at a high percentage.
Yeah,
anyway,
he was at a high percentage anyway. So he was gonna die at some point.
Yeah, it didn't even need to be a big move like that to get him at that point. Jose making me nervous under stage. Almost tricked the Hero into falling off stage, but again, trying to use those arrows to build up a little bit of damage from a safer distance. Definitely a good strategy against Hero with those spells we've seen.
Yeah.
But the kaboom there, suddenly a long range spell coming out, and now you can see the Hero trying to be aggressive.
Because the Hero probably not like. No, it's like my opponent's at a one stock, and I just gotta get in there and finish the job.
Yep, yeah, it's a huge sort of strategy layer to Smash. Is that if you're ahead, you can play a little more aggressive. But yeah, that snooze coming out again, but a little out of range.
And then here, what I said, Jose's trying to keep him away by using his arrows. But the Hero already clearly knows like what he's doing, so.
Yeah, after Jose got that first kill with the arrows, I think the Hero was ready to dodge.
He's doing more dodges, more shielding.
Still good job. He stacked up a lot of percent here, Jose has, and he just needs to confirm this kill and make it a one stock game.
Yeah, hit that smash attack and probably gets him down to one stock, but it's actually.
Yeah, the Hero. Okay. Ooh, he got the ledge there. That was good. Nerve-wracking every time he goes under stage like that. But Pit has great recovery.
Yeah, Pit has amazing recovery. Both Pits. This is Dark Pit that we're looking at right now.
Smash attack off stage. Can he get back? Oh, the shield. He was expecting the projectile. Oh, did not quite get the diagonal he needed.
Yeah.
So that'll be it. Unfortunately, this team of Emily and Jose did not have their third player. He was out sick, so that gets the win for the Hawks. Lost for Ontario. Okay, so here we are back. Mauricio, any thoughts there on either game?
They're both amazing. The one that really got me was more with Emily's, was doing up B as Pyra and grabbing the ledge.
Yeah, barely. Oh, yeah, hard attack there. And then Jose, valiant effort on his game, but just that hero ended up that Hatchet Man landing, getting that big kill.
Hatchet Man landing was,
and then the arrows just sort of stopped working as the hero got used to it. But I think we're going to take a short break here, switch around a little bit, and then we'll actually be watching Mauricio's games. Yes. Well, his whole team's game. So we had another match against the Baguettes. They won last season, so we're going to take a look at those games, see how you did. But thanks for joining me, Mauricio.
Yes.
We'll switch, have Jose join me for commentary in just a minute. But first, a quick break. All right, we're back. Jose now joining me. We just saw your game, Jose. So any thoughts, as we watched the game film, any thoughts on how you'd play different now that you've seen it again?
I probably would have stayed away from the beginning while also not letting Hero stay still.
Yeah, definitely. Hero being still allows him to just sort of pick what spells a little more easily, and I think that ended up getting him an advantage there. What about game one? We didn't watch game one, but any takeaways from that?
When I play as Charizard, don't use side B.
Don't use side B as Charizard. Yeah, that's good advice. It damages yourself, and if you miss with it, you're pretty vulnerable often off stage. And that happens. But we're going to move on from your games. We're going to go take a look. We're going to first see Diego's up first against the Baguettes. So let's get loaded into that game real quick. Okay, they're picking characters here now. We played the Baguettes last week, and their first player played as Sephiroth and Steve. And so that's what actually Diego was expecting. And so he was surprised with the Ice Climber pick. So he's on Young Link, Diego is. Ice Climbers is the team from Baguettes. Jose, what are your thoughts on playing against Ice Climbers? Because there's two of them, so it's a little different. Your thoughts?
It's very hard to attack attack them, but if they get a hit on you, you're very vulnerable. They will just combo you to your high percentage, and that's what we see right now.
Yeah, already up above 100%. Yeah, because they hit so hard because there's two of them. There's also, and it can be hard to tell if you don't play Smash, but as they're hitting you there, right, like one character is off to the side, you're still getting hit. As they kind of double hit you, that can really just get you stuck where you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like here, just that combo of the juggling. Diego did a good job to get out of it. But down a stock and just these Ice Climbers playing in your face.
Yeah. And here you can see that they're not really letting him get on the ledge. They're trying to keep him off. So that could be they're trying to make him more vulnerable.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely trying to take advantage any way they can. And you can see oftentimes this player's doing a good job of what's called desyncing the Ice Climbers, where they're actually doing two different moves to really make sure Diego's going to have to play safely.
Yeah.
As you can see, again, another air juggle from the Ice Climbers. Big hit, sends him off stage. Can he get back? He's got the grapple. That's good. Lots of range on that. Big hit there. And then the spike from the Ice Climbers. Okay, so that was game 1 for Diego. We're going to pretty quickly go into game 2. Diego decided to switch to Cloud, character he's much more comfortable on. And then you can see, of course, the player from the Baguette sticking with Ice Climbers. I mean, why wouldn't you? It worked well game 1.
Yeah. You can see that Diego is going a lot safer than he usually does while practicing.
Yeah. Also, the change of map without the platforms there, it limits the Ice Climbers a little bit in how they're able to get themselves desynced in order to really make Diego's life hard here. But you can definitely tell he's much more confident on Cloud. Ice Climber is even playing different because of stage and with Cloud's reach on that sword. Changes it up.
Yeah, because you can see that now they're kind of going for range attacks and being careful with going close to him.
Sure. Ooh, that big combo, getting him in the freeze, definitely what the Ice Climbers wants. And yeah, from there it's just Diego's trying to escape and can't. There's a reason Baguette's won last season, right? They've clearly put the time in. Mastering Ice Climbers is the way they have it's not easy. It takes time, but they're doing really well.
But once you master them, it's really hard to fight against them.
Yeah, and there Diego got rid of one of the Ice Climbers, which drastically reduces their power. Got the finish there. But yeah, then you can see immediately Ice Climbers back in his face as soon as they respawn. Getting the air juggles, but Diego managing to sneak out of it there. With the freeze again.
You can see that at the beginning they were fighting less, like they were fighting carefully than once they were at their second stop.
For sure. After the respawn, they definitely turned it on, right? They
They're
pedal to the floor as fast as they can go in his face, but
because they realize that if I just take him out now, then it'll be easier to win this.
for sure. You can see Diego just getting air juggled again, but using the sword there to help get out of it. He's got his limit break fully up and uses it there to split him off. Gets the kill there because the Ice Climbers can't recover. Good work there by Diego to separate him and stop the recovery. But he is in a dangerous spot here. He's already above 130%. Let's see if he can get back on stage. Manages to. It's such a big hit, but he hit the wrong Ice Climber.
Yeah.
He sent the secondary one flying, and then the quote-unquote real Ice Climber was able to get the finish. So set 1 goes to the Baguettes. The Ice Climber player just really honestly doing real well. Now the jump cut. Joker being played by Carlos. Now you practice a lot against Carlos. What do you have to say about his Joker play?
He's very like, he likes to attack a lot, but when he sees you attacking him, he likes to counter you.
And you can see the counter on Joker when he starts like posing in glowing blue, fills up that bar you see above his picture there, and then he can activate Arsene, which makes his moves very much way more powerful. Turns his counter into a true counter that deals damage back.
A lot of people call him Batman, which gets Carlos mad.
Yeah, well, because the joke on Joker is not Joker from Batman; it's from Persona 5, I believe. So it's sort of a little bit of a gaming inside joke. Plus, I'll be honest, it can be fun to have Carlos get a little upset. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
But here, back up against the ropes a little bit. Already at 129% against the Sora player.
You can see the Sora player. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, the Sora definitely had a game plan here, trying to. Sora's a quick character with lots of different options, especially the different spell that he has selected there.
He has range, close combat. He has a lot of stuff. He's very versatile.
Definitely. But Carlos there doing a good job surviving. There's that counter where he just stacks up, and then
there's the other counter.
immediately into Arsene, which enables it, and then the big spike there. That was great. Suddenly turns it around. It was looking like Carlos was gonna just lose that first stock first because he's at such a high percent. But now, all of a sudden, Arsene enables him to counter, get the spike, and just like this, he's actually got the Sora way high in percent on his second stock.
He went
the counter
really
again.
Fast.
Yeah, really fast there. The Arsene just enables a lot, but eventually 170%, you're eventually going to lose that stock.
Yeah, just a matter of waiting and how long you could last.
And you can see there, Carlos going for the counter, and then the Sora player grabbing, and then they're just waiting it out. We often joke in practice that Carlos forgets that Joker has guns sometimes. And there he's got Arsene again, which is definitely where he wants to be.
Yeah, and then you can see right there that when Sora was off stage, he recovered while also doing damage to Joker.
Yeah. And there the counter reflected the freeze spell that the Sora player tried to use, which can be a huge advantage. Just not being able to move for so long is a problem.
And Joker's recovery is so long.
Yeah, the grapple. And there, got the kill and barely avoided dying himself. So now he's still in a dangerous spot above 100%. Barely doesn't die there. Sora going for the off-ledge play.
And that range again.
Yeah, the range on the Joker grapple is, we joke about how it's just, it's the DLC power, right? He's got Arsene again, so you can see as soon as that ability activates, Carlos switches to playing much more aggressive.
Because he knows that I have much more power, so I'm just going to finish this because he's on the front stock.
Yeah, exactly. Right, being ahead of stock, playing aggressive, but at 174%, he's got to be careful to not just lose the stock and make it an even game.
Yeah.
Ooh, big hit there. Now Carlos has to make sure to play smart and get the finish there. Early counter just got grabbed.
Yeah. Now over here, Ooh, that was
right, that built up Arsene to full almost immediately. That was honestly great time counter by Carlos.
Now over here, while he tried to attack him again, he used his side B, which managed to do even more damage.
Yeah, and there I think he shielded instead of grabbing. I think that was just a misinput. But then, big hit finishes off game one. Carlos getting the win there. Looked a little dangerous early on, but he does like to really try to focus on building up the Arsene meter quick. So as we jump into game two, actually, myself, Diego, were giving him advice of don't counter this game, right? Use your guns, play a different style, and I think you can catch him off guard. And we can see here early.
It does actually catch him off guard because you can see at first he's kind of expecting him to counter, so he tries to go over there and attack, but then you can see that Joker also
just barely missed there as Sora came up stage. But yeah, definitely a different play style from Carlos here, and on purpose, and it's definitely working.
Physically catch him off guard.
Yeah, there's Sora getting a good hit in, and again right there, see Carlos went for the counter, even though the Thunder spell, it doesn't hit right in front of Sora, right? There's space there. But now he's got Arsene and gets a counter.
And then you can see here that he's most likely going to get that stock off.
The high percent and Arsene just being active hits so much harder. So now that he's ahead of stock, Carlos really needs to focus on just stacking up that damage.
Before dying.
Yeah, we all know it's fun to try to get the 3 stock, right? No deaths, but we got to play smart.
Yeah.
And Carlos is here for sure.
He's trying to get that insane damage off before he dies.
And he's done a good job. Getting up to 91% while a stock ahead is pretty good.
If he dies right now, he will still have a major lead.
For sure. With the Sora off the ledge. Again, right there. Ooh, yeah, just barely missed the punish from Carlos. And suddenly he's ahead in percent.
Yeah. That's actually kind of surprising. You wouldn't expect the person to
Yeah.
be.
Definitely. A swing like that doesn't often happen, but Carlos doing a good job switching up his play style.
And then over here, you can kind of see that Carlos is kind of staying in the air, making sure he doesn't stay still.
Another big hit and sends him into the distance. But such a huge lead for Carlos. It's really now a game of play smart. Don't do anything that's gonna, get you to the loss here. But you also can't just sit back and let him deal damage. So he's got Arsene now though, and that's typically when Carlos or any Joker player, right? Once you have Arsene, that's go time, right?
Yeah, it's go all out. Get as much as you can.
There he used the counter on the Thunder spell, which isn't the most effective way, but the Blizzard there, getting that freeze was nice.
You can kind of see here that the Sora's, like, now that he's on one stock, he's playing way safer.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely trying to not make any mistakes. And there,
That was the mistake there.
yeah, just very slightly, that little bit of vulnerability that Sora has right after using that air dash attack. Gave Carlos the opening he needed. So Carlos wins set 2, which means we go to set 3, and this is Mauricio playing Wolf. We had Mauricio doing some commentary earlier. Now we're going to get to watch his game against the Steve here. This is the player that actually Diego was expecting to face, game 1. So here, let's see, Mauricio getting in his face, which is definitely what you want to do against the Steve.
Don't let him mine.
Don't let him mine, right? That's Steve's a real weird character in Smash.
If you let him mine, he gets stronger, or he might get an extra jump.
And you see here, trying to trap Mauricio in that mine cart.
And then you can see here that instead of trying to mine, he's trying to get him off the stage before mining.
Yeah, he knows Mauricio's been aggressive and stopped him so far. Because Steve's whole thing is if he can mine and get diamonds, he can upgrade his weapons.
Yeah.
Ooh, great timing there by Mauricio to just catch the Steve as he hopped in the minecart for the big smash.
Ooh.
Mauricio's at high percent. Like we were talking about, needs to just stack up that damage.
Yeah. Stack it up before he dies. That way, it's easier to kill him once he gets.
Okay, so 34% on that. Not bad, but I know he was hoping to. Yeah. Continuing to play aggressive though. Again, that's what you got to do so that Steve can't just get diamonds and really start doing damage.
Yeah. You can see that when Steve got up there, he shielded because he knew that Mauricio was going to go for that slash.
You see, the Steve definitely working hard to maintain space here.
Yeah.
Using the box, using the minecart, trying to get away from Wolf, but Mauricio doing a good job of keeping the pressure on and avoiding the minecarts.
I think it's mainly because Wolf is so fast that if you send him
smash them. Yeah.
from the other side of the stage, he can just quickly run back to you and attack you.
Yeah. And there, great job dodging the magma block there by Mauricio. That's a pretty common combo with Steve's, is if they get you in the minecart, you have to jump out facing the same way, and so then magma block can just be kind of a trap waiting to get you. Good job again avoiding the magma block.
You can see he also attacks air, and then he gets closer.
But that time the magma block combo worked a little bit, but he manages to just barely survive. But the minecart was going to be too much. So back to on the last stock, up about 67% now.
82.
Good lead from Mauricio. He just needs to try to finish here. Gets a grab off stage. We almost got him with the smash attack.
Yeah.
Good dodge there.
You you can see that now Steve is kind of trying to physically trap him to actually start going up to Diamond. Who tries to kill him at the end, but it doesn't really work.
Yeah, it was close though. I was nervous.
Ooh, that
And
shot
you
was
can see you can see a little bit of a change up from everybody, from both players, as they're on the last stock and they're both in a very dangerous spot on percent. Oh, but Mauricio on the Wolf lands the kill, gets game 1
Mauricio
in the
was
third set.
Mauricio was a little safer on the third one, while you could see that Steve was trying to go more aggressive there.
Yeah, and Steve was behind the hat too. So here we missed the beginning of this game, little technology malfunction, we'll call it. But so Mauricio still on Wolf. The Steve switched to K Rule. You can see we're coming in. Mauricio already down a stock, but has high percentage on the K Rule, just trying to confirm that kill without getting too much percent on himself. He loves that belly flop move. That's one of those. Ooh, it hits hard as you can see, but also the hitbox on it is a little strange too.
Yeah. And you could see there Mauricio messed up. He did side B instead of up B.
Yeah, and I think either way it was going to be tough for him to get back on ledge there, but
Yeah.
he's definitely got to get this kill here, hopefully. But a little propeller saving the King K Rule.
Yeah, like you said, the math doesn't really add up.
Yeah, the teeny oh, there we go, got the kill. But yeah, that teeny propeller should not lift that big crocodile so far. But
Although he's still far behind with that one stock.
yeah,
And
and just barely couldn't
missed it.
reach. Not like the Joker we saw Carlos on, where the reach on the grapple was insane. But now we're gonna hop into game 3.
Like we said,
Both players stayed the same characters this time, so Mauricio looking to confirm it for his team. Switch to small battlefield.
like we said, DLC have strain recoveries. They're good, but not compared to the regular 50.
Yeah. Okay, King K. Rool off to an early lead here. Definitely playing really aggressive, just switching the tables on Mauricio from game 1, and just being in his face.
You can see he knows what to do on the battlefield. He's dodging his attacks while also moving in for grabs and big damage moves when he knows he can do it.
Yeah, and the King K. Rool here definitely stacks up damage real quick, and now Mauricio's in that awkward spot where he has to play a little safe to not get just smashed off the screen, but he's also trying to get back in it.
Yeah.
Using the laser. Ooh, the K Rool there just
Perfect timing.
he knew that Mauricio's only chance was that exact move and timed it perfectly. But Mauricio still got a shot here if he can. Ooh, facing the wrong way there, missed the attack.
He's gotta really give it all he's got, because right now he's way below.
Yeah, he's definitely behind a full stock now. And the accidental reflect, I think, or just looking out for King K. Rool, just trying to get the spike.
Messed him up.
Yeah. And Mauricio, got reflected there by the belly bump that King K. Rool can use. But yeah, just Mauricio doing everything he can to dodge, but just the King K. Rool so quick to respond.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
and
dangerous. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you get high off stage, right, very little window
to actually
on that.
get out of that spot.
Yeah, very small range where you can be off the top of the screen, and we saw the King K. Rool trying that against Emily, and then obviously completely different team, different player there against Mauricio, but really close match. And again, worth saying, the Baguettes, they won last season, and so definitely some tough competition there, but I thought it was great. What are your thoughts, Jose, on how the team did overall?
Mauricio, it was good. Diego, he probably, well, there was nothing he really could have done with Ice
the
Climbers.
surprise Ice Climbers, that definitely threw him off game 1. because he was on a character he was expecting to use to counter Sephiroth, but instead it was like, oh, Ice Climbers, because they changed up their order from last week.
And then Carlos, it looked like he probably... There were some spots where he could have used the move that made him blue to kind of take the damage, but also get him to Arsene.
Yeah, definitely. Carlos favors that. And then we just watched Mauricio, just tough match. And then that King K. Rool just coming out on top. I think the smaller stages definitely benefited that large character.
There was nothing Mauricio could have done.
And luckily, this was preseason technically, so we're going to be getting in. Next week will be official first week of the season for Smash. And so we'll see the baguettes later, and hopefully we'll be able to change the outcome next time.
Yeah.
But for now, we're going to take a short break, and then I'll be back with the Valorant JV game from this week. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be right back. welcome back. Just Mr. Olsen here to finish it out as everybody else had to leave. If you're watching and want to also do commentary, that'd be awesome. It's fun to do. I think Jose Mauricio had a little fun too. So if you're interested, let me know. We can make that happen. Jason, Justin, and Gadiel, they also played this week in Smash and won against the no-name Bozos from North Bend. Same school as the Baguettes that we just watched that series on. We showed some of their gameplay last week. But good job to Justin, Jason, and Gadiel for getting the win there. For the rest of the stream, I'm going to switch over to some Valorant gameplay. It is our JV team we're watching this week, as the varsity team had a player out sick, so we had to reschedule that game for a later date. So I'm going to go ahead and get that game pulled up. Let's do it. We are going to be watching the perspective of Lukesh here. And
what happened?
he's going to be playing Chamber. The rest of the team at the top, Goopy, that is Jerry. Then Lukesh is Rukeshu. Rattel is Jose. Dark Lord is Nathan. And then Lime is Brian on this. The team did end up going with a 3 Sentinel composition. Not actually standard for some Valorant gameplay. Normally you see a little more variety, but the team decided to pick characters everybody was comfortable with, since they are, in general, they do have less experience than our varsity team, as they're all newer players. We'll get loaded into the match here in just a moment. Game is on Ascent. Our team's attacking first. Their idea being that with the Sentinels are in general supposed to be more defensively oriented agents in Valorant. So they are they're looking to try to get some wins on the attacking side, and then hopefully win defense as well. We're of course going to be very nice to Lukesh here. He's again the main screen we're going to be following here in this Valorant game.
Where are we going? Tell me when to where and when. I'll listen to it fully.
Okay, looks like the other team offering a little bit of stakes. Getting if you win, I think that was Red Robin. They said. So the other team definitely here to have fun. Our guys seem to enjoy the game too. So let's see how it goes here. Good early kill there from Lukesh, just showing his skills off right from the get-go. Another enemy trying to face him, teleports away.
Like butter, baby.
You can see there the purple smoke there from Astra really limiting the team's ability to move in. And that I'd say is sort of one of the downsides to their team comp is they don't really have a lot of abilities to help them push through smoke, besides just sort of counter smoking.
Okay, one more.
Definitely probably should have rotated when the smoke was up.
Did you hear me, bro? I can hear you.
Go.
And you can hear the team comms there as they're trying to communicate, working on when do you rotate away. There they kind of stayed for a while, not really moving forward. But after they got a few kills, they decided to rotate here. Time's only at 30 seconds, so they don't have very long to get the spike planted
You have spike.
before they're going to have to,
One's at mid.
they just lose if they run out of time.
Don't rush in there, Foley.
So Lukesh kind of checking middle while Jose with the spike. You can see the icon above his head there. Trying to move into the other site.
Yeah. Okay, looks good. Go.
10
Don't
seconds
even worry about everything. Just plant.
Oh, right there you can see as Jose went to plant the jet. Oh, and then got the kill. Oh, the jet gets the triple there to sort of stop our push. Maybe it was only a double according to the scoreboard there, but yeah, almost had that. I think the late rotation that the team was talking about in their comms enabled Jet to get there and just stop the plant.
All good. It don't matter. not
or anything,
gonna-
same spots,
one
but
round.
maybe
Lukesh just
but a bit
double checking
back.
his settings so he can
Have
hear
it,
everybody.
Like, the smokes be like barely at the edge of the entrance here.
Okay, I gotcha.
Almost forgot to buy
Remember.
shields. Very very important. Buy shields. But he got it in time. You can see the enemy team not willing to instantly peek tree there after
Slow.
last time it definitely went in Lukesh's favor.
Nathan, you're moving too much.
Okay, so the team again trying to push in, getting stalled out a little by the Astra Star.
Heal. Please.
I healed Lime and he died.
You can see there in the comms, Jose's playing Sage, one of the few characters that has
Yeah.
the ability to heal.
But this time,
But
if
that
you do
ability
have
does have a cooldown.
Lukesh, you got
Okay.
in the way.
Steps in, yeah, kind of body blocked Jose to die, but then at least he confirmed the kill. So they're not, it didn't turn into a double kill for the enemy team, but they're again rotating here sooner than they did last time. 50 seconds as opposed to only
We
about
say
30.
rotate.
I was rotating.
I'll get it.
Okay, so there you can hear in the comms a little disagreement, but then Nathan decided to say, okay, I'm going to watch mid, but the Astra Star, clearly they know the rotation's
30
happening.
seconds left.
So Lukesh setting on the
Nathan, you still have
teleport to try to peek, and
Player
ooh,
standing.
yeah, the smoke did its job there as soon as he popped out. Yeah, and then they just, I think the enemy team just blind fired there into the smoke to try to find Nathan, and they were successful. So,
They just
so far,
feedback me. I don't
the
like
smoke's
that.
slowing us down. But the team here, still early, only down 2. Games are to 13.
Alright.
Watch them have a whole mathematical equation to solve which site we're gonna go on.
I must stop their ring.
See Lukesh here getting his utility set up so he can try to peek mid here, hopefully get a kill. Nobody willing to poke their heads out mid. I would definitely assume that's because of how well Lukesh has been doing so far. The rest of the team, a little slow pushing up, but they're trying for the A push here since they've been slowed down 2 rounds in a row at B.
Enemies still in sight.
See there, that purple eye blocks vision for the enemy. But yeah, the team just waiting a little too long, I think, because then Astro was able to put a star down and get smoke up before they could push in. So now Lukesh and the team decided to early rotate. Good kill there, ready for the Jet to be peeking mid. Upgrades his gun for free by finding an enemy's gun
Reloading.
through the blind there, but
Distract mid. I'm going to try.
Lukesh unafraid
Copy.
as his team is pushing up this time.
Placing alarm bot.
See the heal going out there on Sage, getting Lukesh back up to
30
full
seconds
health.
left.
That could help win the next engagement, hopefully. Yeah, Lukesh admitted in the chat. Yeah, Smokes got him.
Player standing.
Yeah, the Astra smokes can be difficult to deal with for sure.
10 seconds left.
Okay, Jose there, a little bit of a misplacement on the wall. He actually blocked himself out from being able to sneak through and get the spike. He does here get a cheeky little kill on the Astra. That might seem unimportant to people unfamiliar with Valorant, but as you can see, every time Lukesh is pulling up the buy screen here, each round you earn credits based on how you do based on kills, as well as if your team wins the round or not. So that economy, as it's often called, matters a lot. So this kill that Jose got, definitely helping the team overall get
I'll take it.
the enemies having to spend more money to buy new
Nathan,
guns
same
again.
spots, but wait a bit and play silent.
Okay, Lukesh wisely just leaving that engagement mid, so now their Jet has to sort of sit there wondering if Lukesh is still waiting to get the kill. But again, we see smokes going down to stall out the push. This time our team immediately turning around. Lukesh checking box.
I don't have time.
Another thing that's sort of maybe different in Valorant than you might be used to in some other games. Most boxes and walls can be shot through. So Lukesh there using that fact to check. Ooh, turns around to try to take the engagement, middle ends up dying. So now we're going to see Lukesh switching between different perspectives of his teammates as they try to push onto site, but it sounds like the Killjoy's turret slowing him down.
Spike down B.
Oh, there's one market.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
Alright.
It was close there. You could hear the team comms as they were trying to call out where people were, but ultimately it just ended up being 3-on-1, real tough for Lime to try to win, and he ended up obviously losing that engagement. So the team now down. You can see Lukesh looking at the score screen there. Down not just in 4 points, but importantly, this is where the enemy team now has an economy advantage, right? They have more money to spend on better weapons, always having full abilities, full shields, whereas our team is still having to, weigh, do they want abilities or do they need a better gun? So this is definitely an important round for our team. Lukesh, just barely missed that shot with the headhunter. And teleports away to try to get a different angle. Meanwhile, the rest of the team, again, slowly walking in through B. And turret taken down there. And you can see that purple dot on the ground, the Astra star, could become a smoke any second.
I have this spike. Reloading.
Teleport's ready.
Still in sight.
And you can see there the Lear went out by our Reyna, but then the team didn't really push to follow it up, which really just allowed the enemy team to rotate over. You can see here Jerry, aka Goopy Tings here, dropped the ult. So one player detained means that player literally can't do anything but kind of slowly walk around. But unfortunately, a different player came in from mid. Lime pops the ult too, gets one kill, goes through the wall. Oh, and there, Killjoy used the turret as sort of a distraction, and as soon as the turret died, the enemy Killjoy pokes out, and unfortunately, the trap worked, and
I think we should push harder.
Lime got by Killjoy. So now, our team down 5-0.
Push shorter.
Definitely gonna continue to see the economy put them at a disadvantage. Hopefully here, our team can kind of rally back,
Too much.
get a pick, quick kill, and then hopefully steal a gun in order to equalize. Lukesh also using his ultimate here, the chamber op as it's often called. Basically, if he gets a hit with it, the enemy is dead, and also leaving behind a fairly sizable area that slows any enemies that walk into it. So that's hopefully going to be what we use here to turn the tide. But yet again, Astra Star slows us down. You can see sort of a...
Rotate.
Okay.
There, the sniper duel was won by the enemy. And that's a big hit to our team, because that not really getting value out of that ult. Also just in general, Lukesh is one of the more experienced players on the JV team here.
Healing.
See Jose throwing out those heals though to hopefully even the odds as our team is pushing through from a different angle onto A side. Oh,
Spike down.
yeah, they were again just ready for that change up, and unfortunately we were not. Oh, again, that sniper coming in from the other angle.
30 seconds left.
Jose used his ult, which revives a teammate, but unfortunately that enabled the opponent to just sit there with the op on their head and,
Okay, I thought the
and
wall was high enough.
get the
right?
kill.
My bad.
So now at this point, this is where Econ again has us on the back foot, because the enemy team is using a combination of the op or operator, the high-powered sniper rifle, that we saw get a couple kills, and then also the Odin, the heavy machine gun, huge magazine capacity, enables them to just sort of spend their ammo shooting through walls,
Nice shots.
and really just limiting. Ooh, the op kill there. You can see from the combat report on the right, even just a shot to the body is a one-shot kill. Op gets another. Meanwhile, our team is kind of trapped B by a host of abilities. So you see there, the team trying to rotate, but also trying to avoid that narrow sight line being controlled by the operator.
Okay.
Oh, and there the op came around and got Jerry.
Gotta go A.
Last player standing.
Yep, and there just a kill as the enemy team was able to just close in around us. Not lots of options. You might have been able to hear the comms there of the team just talking about like, oh, we gotta go A, we have to move because they know they've been trapped for too long. But unfortunately, as I've been saying, the economy advantage is just, it's a lot to overcome now, down 7-0. It's gonna take some lucky plays and some real good shooting here for our team to come back in this.
No mid, no mid.
No mid, no mid.
Cutting their vision.
Maybe hear the comms there saying no mid, as the danger of just the operator is just too much to risk sending anybody split off from the team.
Placing alarm bot.
But here we see those large smokes from Astra just really making our team play cautious, and that is unfortunately allowing the enemy to get set up. Catch there though, gets a good kill. Sure, he'll be upset he didn't do it one shot for the kill, but you know, it still worked. Now here though, the smoke just slowing us down is where the team's definitely gonna. They've already talked. They've already watched the game film, but really knowing, that operator.
Spike
Yeah,
down
just
B.
Careful
team
there.
definitely has talked about how they need to move through the smokes or rotate sooner, right? Really just not let the enemy team dictate how the game goes.
Yeah.
But also,
Go.
they're in a real difficult spot here.
Alright, go.
Good shooting there by Jerry to get that
30
kill.
seconds left. Last
Oh,
player
but then
standing.
walks into the op. And then, yep, they were ready for the rotation mid. Good effort though, getting 3 kills will put a little dent in the enemy team's econ, and hopefully open the door up for our team to make the comeback.
How many points on attack do we gotta get? Like 2?
We
Yeah,
gotta
you
get
might be able to hear little quiet
those
comms
points
again. Nathan trying to get his team's advice on how much to prioritize utility versus guns and saving credits for a later round.
No mid, they have off.
Stars here.
The op just waiting for that first peak.
Launching smoke.
Enemy spotted A.
Yeah, the team looking to maybe rotate quick, but you can see now the enemy team playing much more aggressively now. Basically instantly pushing in as soon as they think they know which side our team's gonna try to push on. Jerry dropping the Killjoy ult there to hopefully push the enemy team off of the site.
I can't miss.
Good shooting there by the catch to get the quick head tap. Really, team's got to get on side. Ooh, the op.
Spike down A.
And the catch trying to stay hidden and time it to where he can hopefully get a kill through boxes.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
But yeah,
30 seconds left.
clearly taking a long time, allowing the enemy team to adjust and get multiple people on site there.
Look at me.
So down 9-0. Things not looking great for our team. They're sticking with it though. Definitely going to try to keep fighting back. We will be swapping after the 12th round. We'll become defenders, which again was excuse me, the defenders side of things. I theoretically would go better for us with the
We can
3
have,
sentinel comp,
All
they have
side. Before we
That's a good
go.
spot.
but unfortunately right now our team is down a bit.
Oh, you can't ult the whole
Fair.
See here that op just waiting for a chance at a first kill. Looks like that was even just a blind shot from the smoke, trying to anticipate our timing. So Lukesh kind of returning the favor, shooting blindly into the smoke to try to catch somebody lurking.
going height.
Cutting their vision.
Careful there.
You see there, Reyna Lear went out, but then our team really didn't follow it up with a push. And then obviously the kill. Now we're on the back foot again, trapped between a 5v4 and those smokes, really limiting our option.
Smoke or do I put ice?
And there, yeah, the op
Spike
just
down A.
that sniper rifle just
Alright,
in
putting
the
ice.
hands of somebody who clearly knows how to use it.
Last player standing.
And there you go.
Right
That's
up the top,
now
done.
the 10th round done, and you can see how that
We're ready.
economy advantage really, really working in the favor of the enemy team. As our team is deciding to save to try to hopefully be able to have everybody buy better guns next round and get back in. Have a chance of getting back in it, because just buying pistols every round is not necessarily going to be what you need to get
Bonne
back.
chance, mes amis.
Especially you can see there's several players on the enemy team maxed out. You can't have more than 9,000 creds at once. So
A gift.
the econ's going to be hard to overcome. As again there another op kill. As this team seems confident there. You can see they're shooting through the wall
Another
with Odin to just try to get a kind of lucky kill based on where they think we are. And they actually do, in fact, know exactly where we are based on the utility usage and the vision provided by the enemy team.
Good attempt.
They here facing a literal just 3-on-1, managed to get one of them and do a little bit of damage spread
We
around.
haven't seen much power.
But at this point, really, a couple rounds left to go. Our team, honestly, just doing really well for how disadvantaged they are in terms of the gun advantage.
Honestly,
Down.
just
That the enemy
just
team has.
make sure you're good at it.
Yeah, I am not good at it.
Oh. It is. It's fine.
That works.
Our defense will hopefully be better.
And again, the op
I don't
just
know.
waiting there. They've been holding that angle,
Give me right.
and unfortunately, it's been working for him.
Go, go, go.
Jose choosing to use his wall to
Who's on
protect Lukesh while he uses the ult to res him. So now it's back again to being a 5v5.
Don't go mid, don't go mid.
Team rotating, but the op already in our spawn, just waiting. But Lukesh there with the kill, quickly changed his settings just because.
I dodge and I weave.
And Nathan does dodge and weave. Yeah, Lukesh there, clearly every corner slowing down, trying to take a peek.
Guys, push faster.
That doesn't just walk into an operator. Yep, we can see the op is mid. Oh, Lukesh missed the shot, and yeah, the headhunter is essentially the operator of pistols. But if you miss the shot against the op, that's what happens. So now switching to defense, down 12-0. Hopefully here our team can get the win on defense, since the Sentinel comp does help favor that. But also it does seem like if you didn't know, at the swap the econ advantage goes away, so they won't be able to buy better guns than us.
And also defend and don't go mid.
Yeah, the catching chat saying, yeah, definitely the Odin op combo there definitely let them snowball. Some other option maybe would have given them more of a chance, but this team came to play as you'd expect in a
Here.
competition, right?
Beep, beep, beep.
So sounds of engagement going down B. Our players up, they got 2 kills to their 1. Oh, now it's a 3v3. Lukesh coming around for the flank, hoping to catch the enemy off guard.
They're on spike.
Spike planted.
You hear the sound there? They planted the spike, so our team knows they're all on B site, trying to push in.
I go.
Sky kill.
Okay, all right, now 2v2. Not a lot of time left.
Teleport's ready.
Nikesh grabbing a better gun real quick. Nikesh trying to wait out the peak here, but
Go. Push up.
One enemy remaining.
good shot there by Nikesh. Quick flick for the headshot.
No one else could do this.
Tries to get on the defuse, but there's just not enough time. The enemy team did a good job there of forcing us to slowly push on. And of course then, with the spike already planted, led to the win for the enemy team. So, great effort there by our Valiant JV team. That's going to end up ending the stream today. Again, if you had a good time, let me know if you want to join in on the commentary next week. The plan is to keep doing this for the whole season. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you Monday.